Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we will be seeing a simple project of a billing software in Python. This is for a shopping cart. So these are some of the modules that we will be covering here. On the customer side, we will be covering the purchasing of items, paying of bills, and a thank you message. And on the vendor side, stock of items and generating bills. So before getting into the coding part, I'll just try and show you what exactly output would look like. So if I run this code, these are the four options that the biller will be seeing. So item purchase is what we will be covering. The other three modules, donate, complaint, and like any other thing, are like not covered in this module, but yes, you can extend this to those modules as well. So here we will be covering only the item purchase module. So the first option is being selected. After that, it would be asking us to enter the item which we need to, like, which we like to purchase. So we like to purchase rice, and the quantity is like 5 kgs. Do you wish to enter another items? Like if you wish to enter like a new item, so we say no, and after no, the bill has to be generated. So you sit back and relax till we generate your bill. So here is the details that are like created. Following are the items that you have purchased. Rice is the item that we purchased, and the count is 1. And you need to pay 250 because rice, like we have taken 5 kgs with like as at the 50 rupee per kilo rate. The final bill that we need to pay is 250. So this is how our like output would look like. Now let's jump into the coding part. So here what I have at the initial line that we have written is import time. Now that is because I while running the code, you might have seen that the outputs were delayed. The delay was due to this time.sleep that I was writing here. So in order to import this sleep, I need to first import time. So that is what I have done. This is an inbuilt library in Python that you can use. And in the next step, initially what I have done is I have created 2 dictionaries. Now these 2 dictionaries are keeping a track of, the first dictionary is the price dictionary, keeping the track of the prices of the items. So rice, the value of the price of rice is 50, for dal it's 70, then for tea it's 20. This dictionary can be extended to n number of items. Similarly, we are keeping a track of the quantity. This dictionary is to keep a track of quantity, and this resembles the quantity available in kgs. Although I have not made use of this dictionary, whenever a purchase is done, the value should be decreased. Like for instance, we purchased rice 5 kgs, so that 5 kgs should be deducted from the the total amount of rice that is left. So that is not implemented. You can at your level you can extend this project to by doing that also. That could be a new module keeping a track of the stock. So here I have just created or just defined 3 functions which are not yet, we have not added any content to. So while running the code, if someone selects 2 or says 3 or 4, so the system should not throw an error. That is why I have just defined them, stating that content yet to be added. So you can go ahead and add your content whatever you feel like. Now let us concentrate on how exactly our output is going through. So I have written few print statements. You can write your own print statements. Whatever you write in the print statement gets printed as the output. Next, I have asked the user to enter the choose from the below options, and I have given 4 options. First is item purchase, second is donate, third is complaint, and 4 is any other. Whatever the option that the user chooses is stored in choice. As you all know, the input function will take an input, but that input is in the form of a string that needs to be typecasted, or it needs to be converted into an integer. So this int here is used for that purpose of typecasting the input. So the choice of the user is is stored in this variable named choice. And then what we have done, according to the choice, we have written some if else loops. So if the choice is 1, I call this function named item purchase, which we will be seeing. If the choice is 2, donate is called, choice is 3, complaint is called, and else I have called other. Now for our demonstration, I have only activated, or I have written only the item purchase function. So let us, for as of now, consider that while we ask the user to enter an option and he enters item purchase, and that is choice 1. So if choice is 1, item purchase is called. So once this is called, let us move on to the function. So this is the item purchase function, wherein what we are doing is we are initializing the bill equals to 0, number of items that are maximum number of items that are a user or a customer can purchase is 100. I will be needing that to loop through, so that is why I have initialized, and I have initialized a list. The output that you saw here contained the following are the items that were purchased. This was the purpose of initializing that list, so that I can append it as and when the products are purchased. So that is why I have made use of this list items here. So I made use of the while loop. While the number of items are greater than 0, what I have done, I have asked the user again, enter one item that you wish to purchase. Now this input has to be a string. Obviously it would be rice, it would be tea, it could be sugar, it could be anything. So this is an integer, it is a string input that we want, hence I have not typecasted it. So the item would be stored in the variable item, and then immediately we ask for the quantity. Now quantity is an integer input that we want, hence the typecasting is done. Now once this is once we get the input, now we check if the item is in the price dictionary, the dictionary that we have initialized earlier. If the item is there, then we perform this billing part and we append the item into the list of purchased items. If it is not present in the dictionary, what we say is we don't have this item as of now. Once this loop is done through, so for instance this loop can go n number of times, say for instance depending on the number of products that the user wishes to, or the customer uses to purchase, those many number of times this loop goes on, and we have generated the bill continuously. Now if you see the bill part here, this line is this line is generating your bill, the only line which is generating your bill. What are you doing? Initially the value of bill is 0, so 0 plus quan. What is quan? Quan is the variable which is storing the quantity, and you are multiplying that quantity with the price dictionary of you're multiplying it with the price of the item. So this is price dictionary, this is the name of the dictionary, and you are indexing it with the help of the key is item here. So whatever the item that the user has entered here will be referenced through this dictionary. Say for instance rice, so price of rice would be fetched from this dictionary and it would be multiplied with quantity, and that would be stored in bill. Say for instance he goes on to enter a new item again. Here we have written, do you wish to enter another item? If yes, we are continuing. Continuing means we go to the top of the loop again, and again we ask which item the user wants to purchase, and then again the quantity, and again the bill gets continuously calculated and the list of items gets appended. Finally what we do is, again we this loop is breaked only once the user says no. So do you wish to enter another item? Once the user say no, so what we do, we break out of this loop. Once we break out of the loop, we have simply written some print statements stating that this is some text, okay, no issues. This print statement, following are the items that you have purchased. Now where is the list of items that a user has purchased? It is present here, ls underscore items, which was our list which we kept to keep a track of all those items that a customer is purchasing. So if you see here, following are the items that you have purchased. You have this curly braces are fetched from ls items, which is a list, and the count of items is the value of I. Again, the value of I was initialized to 0. Always when the a particular item was purchased by the user, we added I plus 1. So we incremented I with a single increment. After that, we have printed the bill. You need to pay this much for items. Now where did we get this from? We got it from bill. Bill is where we store the final bill, and then you simply print the output. So this is the final output that you get after you have executed this code. There are plenty of places where you can increase your code. You can try multiple things. You can go on to keep track of the stocks. You can go on to create a function for complaint, and there are many things that can be done. This is a basic version of a billing system for a shopping cart using Python. This is purely done in Jupyter Notebooks. For any help that you need, if at all you need in future, I will be mentioning my mail ID in the description below. You can surely get back to me, and I would be very happy to connect with you and go ahead with you on this project. Thanks for watching.